What about that? Testing at a slightly lower sound now. Back to where we are before. Back to the higher sound. Look at Batgirl down there. Testing here at Kilburn. West Adelaide versus Sturt Lions. It's going to be an absolutely massive game because let's be honest, none of the games we do are not massive. We're still testing here. We're going to go around and see that both teams are doing their warm-ups at the moment. Sturt Lions just doing a couple of sprints in between the cones, while the West Adelaide players are also actually sprinting between cones. Absolutely sensational action here, watching these teams warm up. Okay. Test microphone. Now we are testing microphone. Now we've got it up. How about that test of the microphone? No. If I speak to somebody, I'll put that in. So to turn it, I'll just turn it. How do I turn it roughly together? Hang on. Test normal sound. Okay. I think I might have to just take it out.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sportsplex and for the game against West Adelaide Hellers and Sturt. I'd like to thank all our sponsors, Commercial General, Condor Energy, Apex Steel, Distinctive Homes, IP Partners, Ray White Health Adelaide, Macron, Stringo Structural Steel, Big River Trade Centre, Routley's Plumbing, Innovations, Fielders, 13 Commercial, Cleaning, Terry White Chemist and Heracles Wines. Tonight's starting lineup for West Adelaide is Erin Murphy, Emily Hodgson, Gemma McFarlane, Mallory Mullen, Georgia Macri, Harriet Burnett, Laura Johns, Nicole Blackett, Victoria Constanzo, Lily DeCola, Leah Noto. For Sturt, Monique Barr, Louise Brooke Hardich, Charlotte Clark, Isabella Pacuzzi, Kaylee Wakeling, Louise Sava, Isabella Connor, Florence Russell, Murray Sato and Nina Yamato.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the NPLSA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Are in the lead. Rachel Quigley. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
LA Comet to 2023 premiers.
Saved by Conley. They had to go the distance and then some. Welcome to Kilburn Sportsplex, for Football SA's broadcast of this momentous round 17 match of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar Women's National Premier League season between West Adelaide and Sturt Lions. Just 3 weeks ago, we were here for West Adelaide's first ever WMPL match at this venue. 2 weekends ago, they defeated tonight's opponent Sturt Lions to win the WMPL and WSL Cup. And tonight, West will be awarded the 2024 WMPL Premiership because with 2 rounds remaining, they have an unassailable 8-point lead at the top of the ladder. And if it's possible, we'll bring you tonight's trophy presentation. West line up for this match. In goals, it's Erin Murphy. The back four from left to right, Laura Johns, Victoria Costanzo, Gemma McFarlane and Emily Hodgson. In midfield, Leah Notto, Lily DeCola and Harriet Burnett. And up forward, it's Captain Nicole Blackett, Mallory Mullen and Georgia Macri. While West can celebrate and prepare for the finals, in which they'll look to add the championship to their haul of 2024 trophies, Sturt Lions are trying to avoid relegation. The visitors come into this game just 1 point above bottom-placed Adelaide Uni, and a result here would be incredibly valuable in their fight for survival. Here's how Sturt will line up. Monique Farr is in goals. At the back, it's Charlotte Clark, Louise Brooke, Brooke Powditch and Izzy Connor. In midfield, Louis Sava, Florence Russell and Isabella Barchesi. And up forward, Karumi Sato, Nina Yamada and Kaylee Wakeling. We thank our sponsors, RAA and SA Power Networks, for supporting this broadcast. Tonight's referee is Dennis Palaszczuk. The assistants are Thomas Gilchrist and Tom O'Caddy. And we're about ready to kick off for round 17, West Adelaide versus Sturt Lions here at Kilburn, and we are away with Sturt Lions in the all-orange kicking from left to right as you see it. That's towards the southern end here at Kilburn. Laura Johns with an early throw for West Adelaide. Notto. McFarlane. Costanzo will get it back to Murphy. It's an absolutely brilliant match between these two teams. Just 12 days ago at Service FM Stadium was right on the line until a stoppage time goal from Tessie Mitchell settled matters for West. And now there's a chance. Ball's just scooted a little bit too far for Connor, who's still got possession, wants to get it inboard to Wakeling, and that's going to be a goal kick. But until Tessie Mitchell's stoppage time goal, it hadn't been decided in the Cup final at Service FM Stadium. Sturt Lions have been quite competitive in this second half of the season, haven't always got the points to show for it. That cup run showed they are capable of winning matches, and they've started brightly here. Can Wakeling get in there? Murphy came out to claim just in time. Uses Johns. Blackett's in space up the wing, and that's where it goes. Mullen's made a run, so is DeCola, but that's going to be intercepted by Saito. Saito now, West holding a high line, so Saito holds on to possession. Has Notto for company. Russell's made a move here. Russell, early release. Ball's going to stay in. And Blackett finds Johns. Johns has a bit of space to push into now. Mullen turns. Inboard to Notto. McFarlane. Here's Hodgson. Notto again. It was goalkeeping the last time we were here at Kilburn. Back where we would expect her to be in midfield. Johns. Mullen in space. Hodgson West just inching forward. Macri. Burnett. Just under pressure there. And that's going to be a Sturt throw. Back left corner as far as Sturt's concerned. You get the clearance and just relieve a little bit of danger. Hodgson will have the throw now for West. Mullen turns. Holds on well. Runs out of space though. And that's going to be a goal kick. You're watching round 17 of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. Did you know you can earn your club $500 through Go Sunny Solar's Go for Green initiative? Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. An RAA kicking goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport, proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar WNPLSA. Here's Burnett trying to get the ball over to DeCola. There's Monique Farr in goals for Sturt Lions. Header on by Wakeling. McFarlane came through, but there's Charlotte Clark clearing. Now it's with Connor. Johns has won possession, but he's run right into Yamada there. Clark. Wanted to get the ball out to the right-hand side, but Hodgson was there. Here's Burnett. Macri. Hodgson. Sturt players doing everything they can to prevent the cross. Burnett gets around Sava. Door's closed, but it's back with Mullen now. Clips it over to Hodgson, but it's just gone a little bit too far, and that's going to be a throw-in. Now it is a celebratory evening, even though there is a football match going on. And I thought we'd have a bit of a chat to one of the West players who unfortunately isn't able to play this evening. Ellie Sparrow.
Hi.
How are you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Ellie, we'll have a very quick chat while this is going on, but if there's any goal mouth action, I'll have to cut away. But look, Ellie, firstly to you, you came to West this year from Adelaide Uni, and
yes.
How did you find the change, coming to this side?
Yeah, it was definitely a big decision for me. I'd been at uni for 4 years, but just felt like I needed a bit of a change in environment, and definitely glad I made the move this year. Really enjoyed playing with the girls early on this season.
And was Costa a bit of a factor, because you would have known him from Adelaide Uni, Costa Yarich, the coach now at West Adelaide? So just as we go, here's Blackett on the ball trying to get in, but that's going to be a goal kick. Sorry, go on, Ellie.
Yeah, definitely. I had Costa my first 2 years at uni, and when I heard him coming over to West, that was definitely a big factor in my decision.
Now, of course, unfortunately, you were injured earlier in the season and have had to miss a fair bit of it, but you've been around the place and you would have watched how, firstly been a part of, and secondly seen just how fantastically well this team has gone. And what can you say about being part of this team? It's just looks like it's been a real juggernaut, 15 straight wins as we speak.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the girls have obviously done really well this season. I think just solidified that they're a really strong team in the competition. It's been a nice change to have kind of that success this season. And I think, the girls have just demonstrated each week that they're a winning team.
Yeah, they've been obviously fantastic. I mean, it's almost a bit like 2 years ago when West won the treble, and of course they've got 2 of the 3 legs now, and people talking about it at all, let's go on and, win the lot now because we've now put ourselves in a position to do that?
Yeah, look, I think the girls are obviously would love to go 3 for 3, but I think they're just taking it a game as it comes. Yeah, it's been really good to see the girls get success and get 2 out of 3 so far, but yeah, the girls are motivated to do it, so yeah, it'll be good to watch them.
Just chatting to Ellie Sparrow during this broadcast, and just might wait for a moment as Wakeling's after the ball there for Sturt, but Laura Johns has it covered and gets it up the wing to Blackett. Ellie, what about playing here? The first match played here in the WNPL 3 weeks ago. You know, obviously you weren't here before this year, but you knew that this project was coming along. You've been training here all season. You know, it must be a huge thing for the club and for all of you as players. Yeah, definitely. Starting our pre-season here this year was really good. The girls really love playing here, and I think, yeah, getting to play a few games here this season has been really special, not just for the team but the club as well. Here's Blackett on the attack and getting the ball into DeCola. Wasn't able to get hold of that, but the danger hasn't cleared yet. Here's Hodgson. Just has Barchiesi for company. Hodgson get across in Macri. The danger's not gone yet for Sturt. Macri tries to take on Saito. Not easy, but DeCola's there wearing the Batgirl mask. After it was a broken nose she got in the cup final, wasn't it? It was. That was courtesy to Mallory. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was trolling me a bit before the game, Lily, because I was wearing a suit, and she's like, you know, teasing me about, you know, being dressed nicely for a change. So I might get a bit of revenge tonight. Yeah, no, it's an iconic look from Lily DeCola. Yeah, but no, good to see her back out there. She obviously had a really big day on Cup final day, and now she's nearly in on goal, but she played very, very well. Got the team off to a perfect start with an assist and a goal. Yeah. So, just finally, you know, you're now here at this venue, and you've got a great goal for the rest of the season. You know, how much have you enjoyed being a part of it, and do you feel like, you know, coming to this club has been, you know, a real move for you as far as, you know, your direction and where you want to go in the future? Yeah, 100%. I think, you know, I made the right decision coming here this season. You know, there's a good culture amongst the team and just the club in general, which is really nice, but I think it also just shows on the pitch how the girls are playing together. I think, yeah, there's a good mixture of experience within the team as well, which has really helped, and having new players come in as well has definitely been great for the team. Laura Johns goes the shot there, it's a goal! Monique Farr didn't deal with Laura Johns' shot, and she's opened the scoring for West Adelaide. 1-0 to the hosts. I was just going to, and I was going to say last question there, but one thing that's really come across to me, you know, if you sort of particularly look at the socials, and I went to one of your events earlier this year, but you mentioned the culture. It does seem really, really good, really strong. Yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, everyone gets along, and it's nice to be a part of a team like that. I think you've got to have a good culture on and off the pitch to really, you know, play well as a team. So, yeah, the girls are great. All right, well, I won't get you to do it all night tonight because you're obviously a member of one of these teams. But, Ellie, I reckon you might be a good candidate for CoComs in the future. Oh, really? Okay, we'll have to see about that. Well, here comes Sturt, and that has just gone over the bar and going to be a goal kick. But look, thanks so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks for having me. No worries. Ellie Sparrow, West Adelaide's midfielder, unfortunately has had her season end because of injury, but great to have a chat. Thank you so much, Ellie, on this night where West Adelaide are claiming the premiership. Of course, 8 points clear in this, with this being the second last round. So, so no matter what happens, West will win the premiership, and they're 1-0 up now, and started this game really well. And here's Blackett seeing if there could be another, and Mullen. That one's going to go out for a corner. And as we mentioned earlier, if we are able, we're not quite sure how the logistics are going to unfold later this evening, but if we are able, we'll bring you the presentations this evening. West Adelaide certainly not resting, despite the premiership being clinched. There's Blackett's corner, it's headed away. And it's with Saito. It's going to be a Sturt Lions throw. Of course, West having won the treble 2 years ago, going for it again, but Ellie Sparrow, one of several players who's joined the club since then. Now here's Connor trying to get Sturt Lions forward, but intercepted by Johns. Mullen. Burnett! Just wide. But we mentioned Lily DeCola as well, another player that's joined West this season. Lily DeCola at NTC last year. And of course, players like McFarlane and Costanzo have also come to West in the last couple of years. So there has been some turnover here. There has been some refreshing of the side. It's not all the stars of 2022. It's a mix of those players and some new ones as well. And right now, they're on pace to equal not just the treble of 2022, but also the winning ratio. We'll just come back to that in a minute, because here's Macri with the cross. Intercepted. Still going Macri. Saito got a foot in there, and now here goes Yamada. Just waiting for the run, trying to get it up to where Russell is, but McFarlane's in the way. Mullen got clipped on the way through there, and that's going to be a free kick. Yeah, 2 seasons ago, West won 16 matches, drew 1 and lost 1 in the 18 rounds of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. If they win tonight and win next round, they'll equal exactly that record. Mullen! Just wide. They're currently on 14 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. West have won their last 15 games in all competitions. So, on 2022 pace. Of course, there'll be a couple of clubs that will be doing everything they can to stop West come finals time. Expect teams like Comets and Inter in particular, currently 2nd and 3rd on the ladder. And plenty of competition for those last 2 spots in the final 5. Here's Laura Johns. From about the spot that she scored. DeCola lost possession there, and Sturt have a chance to get away here through Connor. It's going to be headed away by McFarlane, but only as far as Barchiesi. Here's Wakeland trying to get it back to Barchiesi. It was Burnett that got in the way, and then Noto got it to McFarlane. Saito wanting to get Russell going on the attacking left. Hodgson's there. Gets it back to Murphy. West Adelaide leading by a goal to 0 for a goal to that player there, Laura Johns. Costanzo to Noto. Ball from Hodgson just touched a bit too far forward. It's with Far. In the Sturt goals. Yamada, nice little flick on there. Sort of spun away from Barchiesi in the end. Macri's ball. Can DeCola get onto that? It's gone through. It's going to be a goal. And I don't know. I think DeCola might have got a touch on that to steer it home to make it 2-0. And West might already be in cruise control here.
West Adelaide, number 15, Lily Pepsi-Cola. Adelaide, West Adelaide 2-0.
So DeCola scores the 2nd goal of the game, as she did in the cup final. Well, it wasn't the second goal of the game, it was West's second goal in the cup final. They had to come back from a goal down. And right now, it's looking like, not like the cup final where Sturt were competitive throughout. West are looking dominant already. And in no mood to let this winning run of theirs slip. Johns. Notter. Back to Murphy. Back to Johns. Costanzo. Switches it out to Hodgson. Macri. Hodgson, Notto, another player that's come in these last 2 years since West won the 2022 treble. Not this player, Mullen, who was a big part of it. Still Mallory Mullen driving into the box. Good save far. Corner. Of course, Mullen played a huge part in that treble, which included her scoring 2 of the goals in West's 3-1 win in the 2022 WNPL WSL Cup final. Now, Cole Blackett has just been told that the corner's got to go from the attacking right. Forward here for West. They already lead 2-0. It's not a bad corner, and just getting a head on it there was Powditch, but it's back with Hodgson. Mullen. And just a careful touch there by Louise Brook means that will be another corner from West attacking right. Taken short. Costanzo. Oh, and it nearly came to McFarlane, but it's been cleared. And Russell has managed to charge the ball down, and still going, Russell's done well. Now, Wakeling has burst into the middle if Russell can find the right ball, but it went straight into DeCola, who's worn that quite heavily, I think. Just need a moment to collect herself, the West Adelaide midfielder. I think DeCola will be okay to carry on. It's going to be a Sturt throw. Could have been a promising position. Russell had gotten away well, and that block from DeCola was important in preventing ball getting in centrally where Wakeling was on the move. Here's Sava. Yamada. Oh, nice ball inside. Wakeling still going. Forced Murphy to come out and clear. Sturt Lions can score goals. That has not been their problem this season. 21 and 16 games. It's more than Adelaide Uni, more than Flinders United, and equal with Football SA NTC. Where the problem is in the other end, 44 conceded. It's the highest in the competition. Now, it's going to be a goal kick. Last touch there was off Izzy Connor. Of course, I know we've mentioned it before, but Sturt have played in a 5-all and a 6-all draw. 5-all and 6-all. were extraordinary games. In fact, that 6-all draw against Adelaide City, which was at Corinna Reserve, Sturt Lions even had a chance to score a 7th and get a winner late in the game. The tackle there by Brooke. Now, Murphy will probably get there ahead of Wakeling and in fact will be able to let the ball come into the penalty area. Costanzo, Johns, Macree's on the move and just getting in the way there was Charlotte Clark. Charlotte Clark, one of the players in the side, potentially because Leslie Kagine is on the bench, which would suggest to me that Kagine is not 100% unlikely to be on the bench if fully fit. There's McFarlane. Ball's now on the right with Hodgson. It's only gone through to Blackett and Macri, as is tradition. Have switched sides. Macri now on the attacking left for West and Blackett on the attacking right. Touch forward there by Connor. There's McFarlane and gets it all the way back to Murphy. Let's keep it. Sees that Costanzo's in some space. And so is Notto. And there is Blackett now on the attacking right. Wanting to find Burnett. Howditch might be able to let it go. No, has to play the ball, but Howditch has won the goal kick. Well done. Just over 25 minutes played. We're here at the Kilburn Sportsplex, the only WMPL match of round 17 that's being played this evening. 3 matches tomorrow. Another big one that will affect the race for the finals and the relegation battle tomorrow. That's Football SA NTC, who are currently 5th in the last final spot, playing Adelaide Uni. That's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. You don't want to miss that one, because Adelaide Uni, they'll start that match in bottom spot no matter what happens here. Sturt Lions are 1 point ahead of Uni. They'll be followed by Adelaide Comets against Adelaide City. Adelaide City, another team battling to make the finals. Tomorrow night at 7:15, it's Metro United against Salisbury Inter at TK Shuttle Reserve. Metro United also battling for a spot in the finals. And on Sunday, yet another team that's in the race for the finals, Burkalla, they'll be hosting Flinders United at 5:45 at Jack Smith Park. Great round of matches in this, the penultimate round of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL season. Here's Blackett. That ball has gone over far, but it's also gone out for a goal kick. This is very much West's night. Get to enjoy their success, but as you can see from the way this game's been played so far, they're playing at 100%, not letting that winning run come to an end anytime soon if they can help it. Here's Connor. Wakeling. Clark. Yamada. Oh, and left it behind. Notto tried to get DeCola through. It's come out to Monique Farr. Saito. Barchiesi. Hodgson's won that. Blackett. McFarlane. This is the safety of Murphy there, because both Russell and Wakeling were lurking. Here's Blackett. Challenged there by Barchiesi, and Blackett will get the throw. Hodgson. Barchiesi takes it off Hodgson. Gets it to Yamada. Brooke. Now here's Powditch. Trying to get it through to Connor, but just goes past Connor, and Johns gets it to Macri for West. Macri under pressure. Falls to Sava. Wakeling. Just wanted to bring it inboard to where Russell was, but went behind Russell in the end. So here's Hodgson now for West. Mullen. Wants to get Blackett going on the right. It's a nice ball. Blackett now wants to get the first time cross into where Burnett is, but Yamada was there, and Brooke gets it away. Hodgson under pressure from Barchiesi, but Hodgson holds on. Mullen. Switches it to Johns. Macri. Well done there by Charlotte Clark. Throw in. Johns to take. Instead will be a bit disappointed that. Just hold that for a moment. Burnett! Tipped over the bar. I think Sturt will be disappointed to be 2-0 down. West have been the better team, but probably at least one of those goals was preventable. It just means that to have any chance of getting back into this game, you would think absolutely everything has to go right for the visitors, and that includes keeping West out. Not easy at all. Yet another corner from West attacking right to be taken by Nicole Blackett. Spots Burnett. Good challenge by Wakeling, but Burnett's got it back. Blackett. In on the left foot, and it's away there by Brooke, but it hasn't gone out. Now, Farr claims well. Goes long. There's only Russell up for Sturt Lions, and Johns is there. Russell might win possession now. Brings it inboard. Powditch. Wants to get the ball out to Yamada, who might get onto it now, but Decola's taken possession for West. All in, it might break to Florence Russell, but ball's deflected away for Laura Johns, I should say. But now it's with Barchiesi for Sturt Lions. Can they make something of this attack now? Russell. Important interception there by Costanzo. Now it's with Hodgson. Another switch has gone on because Hodgson's at left back now. Macri. Mullen! Intercepted, but it's back with Macri. Gets the return ball, not quite, just scoots past. Macri gets it back. Mullen now, back inboard. Hodgson. Switches it to Johns, and so the left side's gone to the right fully, and the right's gone to the left. Hodgson and Macri on the left at the moment, and Johns and Blackett on the right, but it's a free kick to Sturt Lions for a handball. And it's going to be their captain, Louise Brooke, to come and take the free kick. Conditions here are nothing like they were 3 weeks ago when West played City. Absolutely windy, blustery evening with heavy rain. Of course, didn't affect the surface, which is a synthetic surface, and dealt with the deluge quite comfortably. But tonight it's still and it's dry, and it's a nice evening to be at the football at this new venue here in Kilburn. Now, Burnett. Oh, it's just over the bar. We're peppering away, West. Trying to add to that lead, but still 2-0. Sturt absolutely cannot concede again. Goal kick. Headed on by Yamada. Costanzo. McFarlane. Hodgson. Mullen. Blackett now back on the left. Faced by Connor, who played a great game in the Cup final 12 days ago when these teams met. As did that player, Yamada. It was a really, really good game. Clearance has gone to McFarlane, Notto. It's going to be intercepted by Barkesi, who's got some space to push into here. And a couple of players ahead of her. Barkesi. Now, that touch has found McFarlane, but not under pressure. Costanzo. Hodgson. Costanzo will clear and find Blackett. He pushes inboard and wants to get the switch going, and it's gone past Clark. And here's Macri, who can bear down on goal. Georgia Macri loves these situations and makes it 3-0. Tremendous switch across from Blackett. And once Macri was bearing down on goal, you knew that the most likely outcome was 3-0. Well, Sturt, I think it's extremely unlikely that they're going to get anything out of this game now. And what is important, though, is that they go into their next match, which will be the last match of the season. Round 18, the final round. They need to go into that game ready to get a result, because that game could well decide their fate, whether they stay in this competition or not. It's important that they have some confidence going into that game. Not going to get a result tonight unless something really dramatic happens, but it's all happening at the other end. Johns, Far's there. Because whatever happens in Adelaide Uni's game tomorrow, Sturt Lions will have something to play for. They're currently 1 point ahead of Uni, so the worst that can happen is they'll go into round 18 2 points behind Uni. The game will be live from Sturt Lions' point of view. They'll need to be at their very, very best. They don't want to be too deflated after this match, where they are admittedly playing the best team in the WNPL. Johns to Blackett. Lovely ball inboard for DeCola. DeCola goes all the way. Shot was just always rising. Goal kick. Sturt Lions looking like they're just reshuffling a little with some of their positions. There's Wakeling, who just pulled out a bit further to the right. Ball's missed Connor, so Wakeling went and tidied up. Throw into Johns. Costanzo. Here's Hodgson. It's just gone past Macri, but ball will just run along the line and finally go out. You're watching round 17 of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL season. Did you know you can earn your club $500 through Go Sunny Solar's Go for Green initiative? Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA, kicking goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport. Proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar WMPLSA. Thanks to all of our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. There's Saba. It's gone to Hodgson. No, and West are back on the march. Macri, chance to get the ball over to where Blackett is. Blackett brings it onto the left. Great goal, Nicole Blackett. 4-0. And those balls over the top are really pulling Sturt's defence right apart.
4, Sturt 0.
And it's already, I'm afraid for Sturt Lions, a question of how far tonight for West. And I think back to the game we saw a couple of weeks ago at Jack Smith Park between Salisbury Inter and West Torrensburg Keller, where Inter just were extraordinary in the first half and took a 5-0 lead. And in the second half, Burks played really well, didn't concede and scored twice to make the final score 5-2. And since then, Burks have been quite good, and I think that's an important thing for Sturt Lions tonight. They're going to lose this game, but if they can fight back to at least take something from this, even if it's a terrific second half performance, give themselves some confidence for next week. But they've got to stop this tide surging towards their goal. Blackett again, just never quite got into the position there to take that shot. Ball was always high. Goal kick. Now, here's Yamada. Gets the ball back out to the left-hand side, and it's going to be a throw-in for Powditch. Normally it's centre-back Powditch, but a couple of players missing for Sturt tonight, and they're changing things around a bit. It's gone to left back for now. Barkesi just had a pocket pick there. Burnett. Sturt Lions have possession again, and they've nearly got it into Yamada. Now it's Macri again, and now it's danger again because the players are flooding into the area. Brook gets it away, but it's going to be another corner for West Adelaide. As far as the battle for relegation goes, well, tomorrow's game between NTC and Adelaide Uni will decide whether it's Uni or Sturt Lions in the better position come the final round next weekend. There's the corner, and it nearly gets to Mullen, who stayed in. Blackett's kept it in, but it's going to be a... I feel like Mullen was collided into quite heavily there, but Mallory Mullen's back up and about. Looks like we'll be okay. Here's Far. Get it downfield to Wakeling. Yamada. Connor. And the ball's been played by Costanza. The flag had gone up against Russell. It's one of those situations that Sturt Lions have to try to manage, because they had an opportunity if they'd gotten that pass away a little earlier. West High line is going to cause offsides, but also will open up some opportunities if Sturt Lions can play the right ball. Here's Costanzo. Blacker loses control of that one. It's going to be a throw-in. Connor gets it back from Yamada. Clark. Johns returns it and finds Notto. Mullen. Great play. DeCola. Still DeCola wanting to get into the area, holding on to possession. Sturt players all around her, and in the end, it's taken away from DeCola, but now it's with Mullen, who gets across in. One's with Fargo. Wants to get Saito going, but Hodgson's going to get in the way. It's going to be a throw for Sturt, though. Powditch to take. Brook. Now he's Powditch, who looks for Yamada. Just had the lights in the eyes there, unfortunately. And now here's Johns, who's really playing terrifically tonight. Although not really too many players in a West shirt that are not, but Mullen has just lost position there. And now, well, for a moment thought Saito may have gotten Russell away, but Russell wasn't quite on the move. Had to hold the position there so as not to go offside again. That is half time, and it's been a fantastic night so far. A fantastic half for West Adelaide.
Half-time, West Adelaide 4,
Absolutely dominant. Really enjoying this evening. A match in which whatever they do, not going to affect the fact that they're going to be crowned premiers of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL for 2024. But they've played in a way that suggests that they want to keep this magnificent winning run of theirs going, and Sturt Lions have been torn apart on several occasions. Goals by Johns, DeCola, Macri and Blackett has given West Adelaide what is surely an unassailable 4-0 lead here at half-time. As we mentioned before, if we can, we'll bring you the presentations this evening. West Adelaide being presented with the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL Premiership. So hang around, but expecting that there'll be plenty of action in this second half as well. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with you shortly. Don't go anywhere.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is a individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Welcome all to the Summit Sports and Recreation Centre for the round 2 all to Campbelltown. They lost 2-0 at home to Modbury last weekend, so that put a little stutter in their course for the last couple games of this season. But a big game like this away from home.
And they'll go up to 6. They'll leapfrog Beargrad and Croydon, who are both get 25 points.
We're underway here. That's Jovanovic and Ayubi leading the line for Adelaide United. Of course, you've got a couple of other ins this week. Johnny Yule tackling with the eye now. And it'll be Stanisic to come away with it. Another poor giveaway that time to Gutierrez. What a great save from Ethan Cox there.
Fantastic save, but what a strike from Gutierrez as well. The ball just broke him. Just
time in that wing, and they're still battling it out. And still stays in as well. Crawford might get a second opportunity. He's gone past him. Finds Jovanovic into the box. Left-footed strike. Luka Jovanovic. 7 goals for the season now. And that's why he's the leading marksman for our Adelaide United.
That was a great strike to the far post, wasn't it? Curled in with a great angle of it, didn't we? Curled it into this to that far post and beyond the reach of Oxenham, and that is a hell of a reach that he's got too. So to beat him there, fantastic shot.
They always go short from corners, so now it's Yule, edge of the box. We've seen him crack it from here. Oh. It looks like it might have got a deflection out for another corner, but he was looking for another screamer there, Johnny Yule. Here's Crawford with an excellent ball to Garuccio. He's found his way in behind. A rock's almost there. Just past the post from Garuccio, though.
Little stab with the left foot. It was a toe poke, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that got away from him there, and obviously he's just had the little bit of extra speed to get on the end of it. And both teams have been playing to the conditions quite well. Now it's Leai, edge of the box. His first strike and goal. Left-footed strike that Cox has claimed, who's near. Goes far post for Dorban now. Great save, though, from Cox. He stayed on side as well. I'm sure the Adelaide United backline were wondering how he got away from them all. And top scorer at this venue for visiting teams. In the NPL at least. But he's obviously scored here on two occasions. And these days, Garuccio's now crowded out by Adelaide City numbers. But he's done enough pressure to win it again. It's Luka Jovanovic going one way, then the other. Enough time to shoot. He hasn't. And the referee's pointed to the penalty spot.
I don't think that. I'm surprised at that. Look, all respect to the ref. He's made the decision. He's not going to change his mind, but...
almost a save there from Dakota Oxenham, but it's found its way into the top left corner. It's 2-0, and that's 2 for Luka.
Yeah, Oxenham a bit upset with himself. He did get a hand to it. Good goalkeeping, and he's a big guy. He'd be hard to beat from anywhere, I think, but Oxenham a bit unlucky. Got a hand to it, not quite enough to push it out to the side. And
for Adelaide United now. He's got Garuccio coming with the overlap. He's going to float it into the near post, far post. It goes to Yaya Dakuli with a tap in on his left foot. And as we just mentioned, Luka Jovanovic loves this venue. No one loves him more than Yaya Dakuli. 3 goals in 3 years, David.
Wow. Oh, what a celebration. Look, I think that might just be it for Adelaide City. I think they've really struggled to try and be clinical up front, and now they find themselves 3-0 down. And
Booker now sets to deliver in a dangerous spot. What a save from Ethan Cox. as well on the broadcast as well. They did mention. Oh, sorry, there's Luka Jovanovic has nipped that one in. Looking to find somebody, or he's going to go for a hat-trick. He might. Luka Jovanovic! There it is. 3 for the man. 3 for the number 9, and that's back-to-back hat-tricks for Luka Jovanovic.
Fine finish, and Adelaide City backed off again. I mean, this is what they were doing. This is what I was talking about before. They sort of backed off and they let him come through, and I thought he was going to play it across the face of goal, and maybe City did as well, but in the end he's had a shot that's beaten Oxenham from a fairly tight angle, but yeah, they just backed off and gave him the freedom of...
Barker, it's not too rural compared to a couple of other games that play in rural venues, but it's only about 25-30 minutes from the city, and anything east side as well. So another big game here at Mount Barker. Adelaide United that finished 4-0 win over Adelaide City, with a highlight being, I'm sure you can't take the man of the match away now from Luka Jovanovic.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Welcome to Kilburn Sportsplex. For Football SA's broadcast, they're led out by tonight's referee, Mark Padros, and the assistant referees are Noah Dempsey and Mark Dempsey. Both teams are in their... just waiting on the whistle, and there it is. And we are away. Early touches for the back line. And maybe get an early shot away, a chance for City. West Adelaide trying to clear. It's come out to Atkins. Just wide. Good start for City. Is this a chance for Burns to get onto the ball? Abby Burns comes into the shot. She can take a shot. Burns, excellent save. It comes to Blackett. It's a goal. It's a goal for Nicole Blackett. And who better to score the opening goal in the WNPL at Kilburn? In the minds of all of West players. But they're under pressure now from Dorber. Dorber might equalise. She's done really, really well. That's a tremendous goal by Chelsea Dorber. Pete is ahead of her. Gray wants to get it into Guajardo. It's a good ball. Pete! It's just wide. Macaulay wants to get it up onto the attacking left. And that's where Guajardo is, who's swapped with Seaton. Guajardo! Coming out to Burnett. And Gray tries the shot. No problem there for Leon. Johns is overlapping. Macri decides to go forward and get it to Burnett. Burnett! Good save, Lucas. Good move by West, though. But Noto, her ball's only found Guajardo here. Guajardo will go the shot. Noto, oh, she had to dive in the end. Now Pete and McFarlane are there. Takes on Burnett. It's a good ball through. Dorber goes the shot. Saved by Noto. Here's Hodgson for West. Gets a good cross in. And it might come out to Mitchell. But it's blasted wide. It's back with Hodgson. Mitchell gets it in board. That's a nice ball. Blackett. Nicole Blackett. Oh, yes! It's a classic Blackett goal, and she gets her second, and West are back in front. Macri's onside here. And Mullen is bursting in the middle. It's the first time ball. Mullen! Great move, West. Abby back in board. But, oh, it's come through to Pete. The flag stays down. Noah Pete! Straight to Noto. Johns. That ball, Blackett is there. Nicole Blackett, is this the hat-trick? Blackett! Saved! Costanzo puts it back in board, away by Gilchrist, but now it's with DeCola, who's onside. DeCola, that's a really good cross, Macri! Pitched away by Lucas, but still the ball's still pinballing in the area. And now it's a shot from Mullen! Mallory Mullen makes it 3-1! DeCola tries to get it inboard. Burnett That's a good touch. Mullen! Saved. It's going to be another West corner. And City on the march again. There's the ball for Hodgson. Hodgson is onside. Emily Hodgson, will she go the shot? She squares it. It must be a goal, and it is. And that's another really good ball from Johns to Blackett. Blackett, Macri sprinting in, so's Mullen. Still Blackett. Gets the cross. No, she goes for goal and gets a hat-trick. Nicole Blackett makes it 5-1. Guajardo looking for a late consolation. Guajardo goes the shot. It's a great shot. It's a great goal by Valeria Guajardo. Remaining. Have a good half. They only have 1.5 matches left in the WMPL this year. And what really, really matters for Sturt Lions is finishing above the bottom place, which is automatic relegation from the WMPL. Sturt Lions currently 1 point ahead of Adelaide Uni. Adelaide Uni will play tomorrow, and even a draw will be enough for Uni to get ahead of Sturt Lions. So whatever happens, whether Sturt Lions stay 1 point above Uni going into the last round of matches, or a level or 2 points behind, Sturt Lions have a massive, massive fixture in 7 days' time when they take on Football SA NTC at Service FM Stadium. Last round of matches, which is coming up next Friday, the 16th of August. All 5 matches in the WMPL will kick off at 8:15 p.m. It's going to be an amazing night. And one of the things that will be decided is which team is relegated. Another thing that will be decided is which teams make the finals. You can guarantee West Adelaide, Adelaide Comets and Salisbury Inter will be in them. West with the unusual kick-off here. Everybody bursting forward at once. Almost like a military type move, but the result will be a throw-in. But yes, you can guarantee West Adelaide, Adelaide Comets and Salisbury Inter will be 3 of the teams in the final 5. But 4 teams are battling out for the other 2 spots. Adelaide City, Football SA NTC, West Torrens Burkalla and Metro United all have a chance of being the other 2 teams in the finals. And those things will be decided over the remainder of this round and in what will be an amazing Friday night coming up in 7 days. As we mentioned, 8:15 p.m, all 5 matches kicking off on the 16th of August. Here's Macri trying to get Mullen through, but Farr will claim in the Sturt Lions goal. Remember last year, of course, it was Fulham United relegated. It was already decided before the last round began. But the big issue that needed to be decided is who would finish 8th and 9th last year. And those 2 teams faced each other in the final round. That was Flinders United and Adelaide Uni. Flinders United won that game and sent Adelaide Uni to the playoff match. Now, if you don't know, that means the team that finishes 9th or second bottom in the WMPL still could get relegated, but has a final chance to stay up in a match against the team that finishes second in the Women's State League, which is the level below the WMPL. Just pause that for a moment, because here's Hodgson and West on the march again here. That might come to Blackett. Just gets it away from the West captain. Now it's with Florence Russell. Wakeling trying to turn him board. Has lost possession to Johns. Blackett wants to get it through to Mullen. Owen Farr didn't claim, but was able to get the ball away. Here's Russell again. Here's Wakeling wanting to get forward, but again loses out this time to Costanzo. Now, what can Sturt do? Powditch. That's been intercepted. And McFarlane gets Hodgson away on the attacking right. Hodgson. Good challenge there by Powditch. Hodgson wins it back. Good battle between those 2 players. Hodgson now trying to turn back inboard and now has skipped away from Powditch. Still Hodgson brings the ball. Oh, and in fact, just let the ball go the wrong side of the line. So that's going to be a Sturt Lions goal kick. Yes, 9th spot and second bottom in the WNPL, plays second in the WSL, which is the level below this one. The winner of that game will play the following season in the WNPL. The loser will play in the WSL. Now, traditionally, the WNPL team that enters that match is the winner, but you never know. And the team that is almost certainly going to finish second in the WSL is in fact Modbury Vista. And Vista played in that fixture last year, having also finished second in last year's WSL. They finished second to Sturt Lions, having lost to Sturt Lions on the final day of the season, which decided that Sturt Lions would be WSL champions and would be promoted. Here's Macri for West. Ball's broken out to Saito and Russell. That's intercepted, but here's Yamada. Yamada wants to get Wakeling through. Wakeling's got 2 West players for company, though. And Costanzo's able to steer it back to Murphy. And so Modbury Vista, therefore, played Adelaide Uni in the relegation promotion match last season. It was Adelaide Uni that prevailed. Yamada can't quite get that ball under control, and Burnett tidied up for West. Long ball by Costanzo, but Saito's there. Russell won herself to throw. Needs to move things on quickly and get Saito going on the attacking left. Back with Russell. Sava. Brooke. Noto in the way, but now here's Yamada trying to get past Hodgson. Noto's come back. Yamada's still going. And McFarlane just about keeps the ball out from being a corner. Better from Sturt though. Saito. Yamada. Saito, that's a lovely little ball. And the cross there, and too close to Erin Murphy, who claims in the West goal. Costanzo. Nice ball out to Macri on the right. Nicola. Just gone past Hodgson, but there's time for the Adelaide United fullback to recover. Nicola to Costanzo. Johns. Blackett. Gets the ball inside, tried to find Burnett. Here's Costanzo. Nicola. Gets it down, Mullen. Trying to find an angle to get a shot. Mullen's still going. And it's gone over the bar. Goal kick. You're watching round 17 of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. Did you know you can earn your club $500 through Go Sunny Solar's Go for Green initiative? Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA Kicking Goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport, proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar NPLSA. Mullen gives chase to ball that's just heading out towards the corner, brings it back inboard, and a shot by Burnett is blocked. It's back with Hodgson now. Hodgson wants to line up, but wasn't given the opportunity. Still trying to get the ball away from Yamada, but Yamada holds on. Brooke. Now here's Powditch. Russell has to go almost all the way back to where Powditch was. Does well to get the ball out to Wakeling though. And Wakeling now might get Yamada through. but good covering there by McFarlane. That's better from Sturt Lions, who haven't been too bad since the break. A little bit more coordination in their attacking moves. Can they get themselves on the board tonight? Now Hodgson trying to get West going. Mullen. Danger again for West. Mullen decides to go the shot, but always slicing away. Score is West Adelaide 4, Sturt Lions 0 here at the Kilburn Sportsplex. The penultimate round of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. Goal kick for Sturt. Yamada flicks on beautifully, but Costanzo was in the right place for West Adelaide. Blackett. Mullen wants to get it through to where Burnett was, but here's Saito. Sava. Ooh. Pressure on, but Sturt Lions have held on, and Saito finds Yamada. Now that's a good ball from Yamada. That's a really good interception by Costanzo, who's having a really good game. It's almost bizarre to sort of suggest that a centre-back's having a great game in a team that's winning 4-0, but Nick Costanzo is making every post a winner so far. Russell again. That ball's going to go too far for Yamada. And Murphy's there. McFarlane back to Costanzo. You can see Hodgson making a move on the right, and that's where it's going to go. In fact, it might be Mullen that gets there. And Mullen, got there first, but straight into Farr, who has possession. Brook. Looking for a move from Yamada, but just decides to go back to Farr. Cowditch. Was lost out there. Hodgson! Saved by it, but it's come out to Mullen. Mullen just wants to get to the other side. Tees up Burnett. Farr has it again. Johns is there. Barchiesi comes through, but Noto wins it and gets it out to Blackett for West. Blackett now pushing down the attacking left again. Blackett, that's a great ball to Cola. What a great goal that is! Absolutely brilliant from Nicole Blackett. A perfect ball for DeCola, who finishes beautifully.
Number 15, Lily Pepsi-Cola.
That's Lily DeCola's second for the evening. And West make it 5. Well, Sturt are going to make some changes. Rose Elston is going to come on for Louis Sava. Elston, probably a little bit more of an attacking player, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects the Sturt lineup. At this stage, Elston looks like going into the midfield position that Louis Sava was in. Now, Barchiesi. Header on by Wakeling. There's Costanzo again. Johns. Burnett. Oh, that's excellent. Here's Macri. Mullen on the move. But Macri going all the way, maybe. Macri doesn't pull the trigger. Wanted to get Blackett through in the end, but it's deflected out off Izzy Connor. Corner for West Adelaide. Blackett uses Johns, who's got a lot of time to just spear the ball in. That's Monique Fars. And that's headed on by Wakeling, but DeCola's there for West, and then Johns. Good interception by Connor. Gets it inboard to Wakeling. Wants to get it back to Connor, but DeCola was lurking, and it's back with West and back with Blackett. Wants to switch it, but here's Russell. Long ball. Trying to see if Elston can get onto it, but it's going to be a throw-in. As you can see, Elston's in a more forward position. Looks like Russell's gone a little deeper for Sturt Lions into midfield. Costanzo gets it back to Murphy. McFarlane. Hodgson. McCree. Here comes the run from Burnett. And that ball should be Fars. Well, when you think back to that cup final, and really shows you how well Sturt Lions played that day. 4-2 was the final score, but bear in mind that that fourth goal for West went in the last minute of stoppage time. The game was still very much in the balance. But Sturt have a couple of players missing from that day. Kagine's out. Sundqvist, who scored in the cup final, also out. They've come to play West on their home turf, and it's been a very, very different game tonight. Leonotto coming off for West, and going on is Yasmina Enadam, who I understand is back from a quick trip to Canada, which is where she's from. It's gone into midfield. Enadam has usually played in defence for West. Hodgson now. Macri. It's going to be turned away. It might come to Saito. Holds on. Wakeling. Costanzo, again, has just been faultless this evening. Really has kept Wakeling at bay, who's been on the end of a few good moves and has battled away. Now here's Mullen. Mallory Mullen! That's another one for West. That's 6.
Scored West Adelaide, number 7, Mallory Mullen. West Adelaide 6, Sturt 0.
And again, just amazing attacking play by West this evening. Can't help but mention it, but it starts with Costanzo. Terrific tonight for the home side. And that player on the ball, Kaylee Wakeling, has not played a bad game, but Costanzo has just continually been in the right place to foil any Sturt Lions attack. We're just waiting for a restart. Not quite sure what the hold up is at the moment. I think there's a bit of discussion behind the goal there. Trying to pick up what's going on. Maybe there's a problem with the net. Well, yes, there it is. So, mystery solved. The referee has asked a couple of the officials here to see if they can sort that problem. And while that happens, there's a little bit of a break in play. Big win for West tonight coming up. 6-0 up. And still a long time to go in this game. I do hope for Sturt's sake that it doesn't get any worse than this for them. They've not been short on effort tonight, Sturt, but they've found a West Adelaide team at its very best. They're a bit under strength themselves, Sturt Lions, and it would have been a difficult game at the best of times for the visitors. It's really turned out to be an extremely difficult one indeed. Here's DeCola for West. Oh, and unfortunately for Wakeling, who was away there, it's a free for West. Looks like the net repairs have been successful. Here's Russell with the header for Sturt. Here's Hodgson. McCree. Hodgson. Burnett. Turns it inboard. McCree, not quite. And again, it's gone out. Howditch to take the throw. Russell. It has just gone out for McCree's there. Gets the return ball from Mullen, but that's gone out. And it's going to be a throw in. Franklin just gets it back off Enadan. Russell lets it go. Needs to get it moving quickly. It's a good idea because here's Saito. Hodgson's tracked back well there. McFarlane. Burnett. Hodgson. Perfect ball. McCree. Big battle there. McCree will get the throw off Yamada. Hodgson. Yamada has won that for Sturt Lions. Russell. Wakeling underneath it, heads it forward, finds Saito. McFarlane has it for West. Mullen. Goes past a couple, but it's going to be cleared by Connor. It's a big clearance too, so far that it's going to end up with Murphy, who just thinks it over to Costanzo. And then Johns just runs out of space there. Throwing for Sturt Lions. Elston. Saito. Yamada. Russell. There's some space here. Russell wants to get the shot away. McFarlane did enough to make it difficult. Ball with Aaron Murphy. Johns. It's it back from DeCola. Costanzo. Murphy. Dam has a bit of company there. Just manages to get the ball back off Yamada's challenge. Here's Hodgson. Oh, good interception there by Barkesi. And Barkesi gets the ball through there for Wakeling. Oh, it's just too close to Murphy. Good play by Barkesi though. Read that situation well. Made the interception and very nearly the assist as well. And there is Barkesi again. Ball's come to DeCola for West. Mullen. Another great ball out to the right-hand side. Macri, first time ball inboard. Blackett. Goal kick. All the forwards on the board, I should say, for West tonight. Macri, Mullen, Blackett. Kohler with 2 from midfield. And Laura Johns opening the scoring. Russell with the throw. He's going to leave it for Powditch. Russell. Another one for Sturt Lions. Again, Russell wants to get Saito going early. It's not a bad idea. Gives Hodgson some work to do. Saito wins it. Russell, Hodgson gets in again. Throw in for Sturt Lions. Powditch. Wakeling making a run inboard. Powditch goes up to where Saito is. Matt 3. Maybe a West throw. Hodgson. Nicola. Or should I say, Batgirl. Costanzo to Johns. Gets it back. There's time and space. Burnett. Blackett. That's another good ball. And now is DeCola's chance to get the ball into Mullen. Mullen will go the shot. Can understand Mullen going for the shot there. Macri was all alone though. To the right. Now West coach Costa Yarich is going to take the opportunity to get some run into a couple of the substitutes. Tessie Mitchell, who, as we mentioned, scored in the Cup final. A goal that made it 4-2 and clinched the trophy for West. Coming on for Macri. And Tataran is coming on for Burnett. Goal kick for Sturt Lions. Yamada under it. Just over Yamada. Saito tries to get it along, but McFarlane's there. Barchiesi charging through. Runs into Costanzo. Back with Barchiesi. Yamada. Russell. Now there's players forward here. Russell wants to get it through to Saito. That's going to be a corner for Sturt. Scored from a corner in the Cup final, and unfortunately for Sturt, the player that headed that home, Ruth Sundquist, is injured at the moment. But Louise Brook might be a chance. Wakeling might be a chance. Here's Russell's corner, of course, scored straight from the corner last week against Metro United. Not that time. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal last week from Russell gave Sturt Lions the lead, but they weren't able to hang on against Metro United, losing 2-1. Hodgson. Enadan. It's come to Saito for Sturt Lions. Sturt Lions throw. No. It's gone to West. Mullen has it. Back to Hodgson. Oh, well done, Saito. And should get the free kick there. Not often you see Hodgson having a pocket kick like that. now. Izzy Connor will come and take a free kick from a position where good delivery might just give Sturt Lions a chance to get a header on goal. Here goes Connor. It's shallow, but the ball's still pinballing in the area. Can Yamada get onto it? No. Brooke! Oh, it's hit the bar! Yamada, no! It just won't go in. Claimed by Murphy. Sturt Lions were close there. Hodgson gets it to Enerdam now. And that's going to be a free kick against Rose Elston, who will also get a booking for that challenge. Johns, Blacker, Enerdam. Yamada wins it. Now, ball again will go to Murphy. Hodgson. Mullen is in space. McCree. Tataran's in the middle. Sorry, it's Mitchell. Tataran's in the middle, but it will go out for a corner. You're watching round 17 of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. Kick off with Go Sunny Solars. No deposit, anytime solar plans, cheaper than paying your bills. Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA Kicking Goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. Short corner. Mullen. Blackett. Mullen tried to charge through there. It's with Laura Johns. That ball out to Hodgson. Almost at left wing, the normal right back, Blackett. It's going to be intercepted by Powditch. West Adelaide throw. Should also mention SA Power Networks. Empowering women's sport. Proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar WNPLSA. Now, Kaylee Wakeling, who's tried hard all night in what's been a really, really difficult match for a centre forward against this West defence, has come off, and Senglin's set is on in Wakeling's place. West have on the ball on the left through Blackett, but it's going to be a throw. West Adelaide 6, Sturt Lions 0 in the first and only game tonight being played in round 17 of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. Tatara. Ball in board. Oh, it's gone off Yamada, and Monique Farr had to make a big save there. I think Hannah Jenkin might be getting ready for West Adelaide as well. And West have taken the clever short. Well, I thought that was a legitimate play by Johns to take that corner short, but referee Palaszczuk hasn't seen it that way. I think there will be a retake here. Blackett will go over to take it. The referee Palaszczuk just explaining the decision to a couple of players. Doesn't look like it'll be short this time because there's no one near the West captain taking the corner kick on this occasion. Blackett's corner and headed by McFarlane. The ball hasn't got away. Still in there was Costanzo. And goal kick is the decision. Goal kick for Sturt. Here's Hodgson. Tataran. Pushes into the area. Tataran. Good cover from Brook. Alyssa Mellors has come on for Sturt Lions, has gone to the left back position. It's going to be yet another corner for West Adelaide and Nicole Blackett. DeCola. Goes the shot, DeCola. Far on the second attempt, has lost it. No, the free kick's been given. McFarlane had put the ball into the net, but that's going to be a Sturt Lions free kick. Here's Blackett. Enadam. Hodgson. Mitchell. Good play. Blackett. Tataran's in the middle. Nearly got through to Mullen. Yamada. Sturt are going to be able to get out of trouble there, but not by far. Enadam to Mitchell. Hodgson. Mitchell. DeCola's on the move. DeCola. Barchiesi comes across to cut it off all, but it's gone straight to Mitchell. Blackett. Blackett! Millers gets to the way, but only as far as Blackett. Hodgson. Gets a really good cross in, but the flag's gone up. Well, it's a pretty tough choice for the power player of the match because all of West players have been outstanding, but I think in that first half when the game was still up for grabs, one of the players that was just at the heart of so much of what was good about West and opened the scoring this evening was Laura Johns. And Laura Johns is the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks. And the other fullback who has also had an outstanding game, Emily Hodgson, is coming off as well. Lily DeCola is also coming off. Hannah Jenkin and Alyssa Bosio are coming on for the last few minutes for West Adelaide. Sturt have the goal kick. Six 0 down. The last time Sturt Lions conceded 6, they also scored 6. That was against Adelaide City, but not tonight. Not against this West side that is trying to win every major trophy on offer in 2024. Have the WMPL and WSL Cup. They have the WMPL Premiership. They are looking for a 7th this evening. And shot by Mullen has absolutely powered into the back of the net. And goal number 7 is scored by player number 7. Mallory Mullen gets her
West
second.
Adelaide, number 7, scored 7 goals, Sturt 0.
And on top of that, that is West Adelaide's 70th goal in the WNPL season. 7-0 tonight, 70 goals in 17 games. Quite remarkable. Over 4 a game. Now, Saito tries to find Russell. Now, Sengland set. Ball never really came down for set, and that's going to be a goal kick. Seen out by Mitchell. Well, football can change quickly, can't it? Tessie Mitchell was relegated last season with Fulham United. Now part of this West Adelaide side that's already claimed 2 trophies, I should say, in 2024. And Sengland set was part of the Salisbury Inter side that won the championship last season, although an unused sub in the grand final set, but now with Sturt Lions side that is fighting for survival and is really having a tough old evening here. Powditch gets that ball to safety. West Adelaide 7, Sturt Lions 0. Thrown for Enidam. And Tataran tried to turn and shoot. It's been cleared, but it's with Blackett. Enidam. Saito for company. McFarlane. Blackett. Takes a couple on Nicole Blackett. Ball in board is headed away though. Tataran. Good play there by Elston. Tataran wins it back. Busy in midfield there. Mullen trying to get forward. Elston has it. Gets it back out wide to where Connor is. Connor doesn't have company, and here's Bosio. Good turn there by Mullen. Tataran. McFarlane. Enidam now. Playing in the right back position now, which is a more normal position for Yasmina Enidam. Costanzo. Johns has found Blackett. Still going Blackett. Throw in the dying minutes here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Second match here in the WNPL, and like the first, it's seen 7 goals. Could be more though, because that ball was just out of reach of Tessie Mitchell. Of course, 3 weeks ago the score was West Adelaide 5, Adelaide City 2. 7 goals that night. 7 tonight, but this time all scored by West. Farland wins that. Elston and Barkesi and Tataran. Enidam. Blackett. That's going to be intercepted. Now, Russell has a chance to get away with Barkesi's delivery, getting her down the attacking left. Russell gets a good ball in, headed away. It might fall to Yamada. Yamada! Goal kick. Well, haven't had a huge amount of opportunities, Sturt, but nothing has worked in an attacking sense. Book hitting the crossbar is as close as Sturt has been. If they can get something out of their next match against NTC, and particularly if Adelaide Uni aren't able to register any points in these next 2 rounds, it won't matter what happens here. This isn't the end of Sturt Lions' story just yet. Powditch. Ball up the wing is going to be covered by Enidam. Oh, and that ball from Murphy. Russell, Florence Russell has got the shot. Oh, what a recovery from Murphy. Well, it was Murphy's error that gave Russell the opportunity to get a shot away there, but what a save to ensure that it's still 7-0 to West Adelaide. But Sturt does have a corner. Here's Connor. It's not a bad delivery. Can it get to Brooke? Brooke trying to get to it, but it's been cleared. Barchiesi. Jenkin in pursuit for West, but Sturt have it back. Here's Set. Powditch. 2 players in opposition. And that ball there from Tataran. Oh, and no foul given against Brooke. Mullen gets up, but referee Palaszczuk waved away all appeals. Blackett has got Mitchell up the wing. Now Mitchell has the opportunity to get a ball into the area. It's not a bad one. And came out to Tataran. It's going to be claimed by far. What a huge match for Sturt Lions coming up in the next round against Football SA NTC. And they'll be looking nervously to tomorrow's game between Adelaide Uni and NTC. But tonight is West Adelaide's night. An emphatic way to celebrate the clinching of the WNPL Premiership of 2024. 7 goals unanswered. 2 from DeCola, 2 from Mullen, 1 from Macri, 1 from Blackett, and set on their way by Laura Johns. West Adelaide are now going to be presented with their medals and their trophy for being the best team throughout the Go Sunny Solar WNPL season. With still 1 round to go, they have 15 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, 46 points, 70 goals scored, and only 11 conceded. That only loss came way back in round 6 to Adelaide Comets. Since then, West Adelaide, well, have won every game they've played in both the WNPL and in the WNPL and WSL Cup, which they clinched 12 days ago. It's easy to run out of superlatives because they've earned every single one of them, this West side. Easy to forget that even though they won the Premiership, the Cup and the Championship 2 years ago, finished 5th last season, West. It was a pretty ordinary season in as far as following up that treble success goes. But the team has been refreshed. New coach in Costa Jaric. A lot of new players. Some regeneration going on, but that regeneration bringing in their last 2 years players like DeCola, Costanzo, McFarlane, Notto, Sparrow, Tataran, Mitchell. That team has been unbelievably successful this year. And in 2 weeks, the finals will start. West won't play in 2 weeks. As the team that finishes top, they'll get the first week off. But then they will have 2 opportunities to get into a grand final. They'll go into a major semi-final in the second week of the finals. The winner of that goes into the grand final, and the loser will get another chance through the preliminary final. So it's all ahead of West. No guarantees, of course.
Congratulations to West
Last year,
Adelaide
Comets
on
were in
being
that
crowned
position, and
Sunny Solar Women's
the
National
finals
Premier
went
League
badly
premiers
for them.
the 2024 season.
But now West Adelaide, they can enjoy
And Daniel Scorzanelli from Football SA to assist
being awarded the
today's
premiership.
presentations.
That final series
I'd
is
like to
something
now
they can
introduce the players from West Adelaide
enjoy
and coaches.
and look forward to after tonight. And the players, I think, will come up one by one.
Number 1, Erin Murphy.
Aaron Murphy, well,
Emily Hodgson.
only 11 goals conceded by West in the 17 rounds.
Mallory Mullen.
Emily Hodgson, absolute star.
Harry Burnett.
McFarlane, one of the players that's come in these last few years. There's
Nicole
Rowan
Blackett.
and Matt Cree,
Victoria Costanzo.
real champions.
Lily Nicola.
Burnett, a player who's been with West for a while, was there when a lot of the
Nina Enderton.
grand final and cup final losses happened. There's certainly that player there. Blackett and
Jade Buckner.
Laura Johns were as well. There's Costanzo, another one of the newbies,
Kelly Takaran.
joining last year. DeCola, who joined this year. Notto, who joined last year.
Also like to welcome up
Inadam.
and the coaching staff.
Hannah Jenkin, who's been with West for a few years now. And Bosio as well, another, and Mitchell, new players also, and Tataran. It really is a team that is probably about half regenerated since 2022. And the coaching staff as well, led by Costa Jaric, who could hardly have had a better opening year with this club. Was at Adelaide Uni for a long time. Last year, Costa Jaric was part of the NTC setup.
And Coach Costa, please step forward to accept the trophy.
Finished second with NTC as an assistant coach. Now, he and West captain Nicole Blackett with the WNPL Premiership Trophy. Another one to add to the cabinet. And thoroughly deserved by this dominant side. Congratulations, West Adelaide. And what a way to open this facility here at Kilburn. 2024 Premiers. Laura Johns is on champagne duty, as is Hannah Jenkin. And I think there'll be celebrations into the evening here at Kilburn. I've mentioned it already, but it's only 3 weeks since West played their first WNPL match at this venue. They've won 2 trophies since then. That's a pretty good strike rate. The Sturt players have sportingly hung around to watch West Adelaide win the trophy. They've got another important match coming up And their mission is somewhat different, Sturt Lions, because while West Adelaide will be chasing the championship and the treble, Sturt Lions are 7 days away from a massive fight for survival. Of course, the famous song, We Are the Champions of the WNPL, playing in the background. We play all season for these sorts of moments. And we're out there on the training track on hot summer days. These moments seem a long way away, but that's why they're so well earned. And why these players are entitled to enjoy all the work they've done to get themselves here. Nicole Blackett is the longest serving in this team. I think back to the 2017 Grand Final, the first Grand Final that West Adelaide played in. Nicole Blackett played that day. She played in losing Grand Finals in 2017, 2019 and 2021. Played in losing Cup Finals as well. She stuck with it. A 2022 treble winner. Went to Victoria last year, back this year, and maybe it's no coincidence. A real leader at this club, Nicole Blackett. And after so many near misses with West, it must be extra sweet for Nicole Blackett to be winning with this team, which she loves so much. Johns, another player that's been with West for quite a while, experienced some disappointments where they were oh so close, losing those grand finals against Salisbury Inter in 21 and before that against Adelaide City in 19 and 17. They did win the premiership in 2017, finished top that year, West, but that was really one of the only occasions during that period where they didn't have a near miss. So many second places, so many lost finals, and now this sits on top. And if they do win the treble, and you always want to be careful because it's easier said than done. We saw Comets undone on the way to the treble last year. We saw Adelaide City undone on the way to the treble in 2020. If West do it, they'll be the first club to do it twice since the WNPL moved to having a finals system in 2016, when a Premiership, Cup and Championship treble was available. It was done by Adelaide City in 2019. Done by Salisbury Inter in 2021, done by West in 2022. Could they be the first club to do it twice? They'll be the favourites, that's for sure. But Comets will no doubt challenge. And you know Salisbury Inter, who along with West has been one of the clubs of the 2020s, really has been West and Inter during this decade so far. They'll certainly have a say as well. One of the stats I used to always carry around going into the 2020 Grand Final that was held between Metro United and Adelaide City was that 13 straight championships were won by either Metro or Adelaide City. From 2008 to 2020. Since then, there's been 2 to Salisbury Inter and 1 to West. Is this the new guard? Metro and Adelaide City were the old firm, as we used to call them. I wonder if West and Salisbury Inter are the new. Well, Comets will have to say about that in the final. Tonight, West Adelaide, they get to celebrate. We're going to wrap up congratulations again to West Adelaide. I hope you've all enjoyed this evening's match and these celebrations, which I'm sure are only getting started tonight. Look forward to tomorrow. Make sure you tune in at 1 p.m. if you're not able to go to another important match in the relegation battle. We'll be bringing you commentary of Football SA NTC versus Adelaide University. That game being played at Service FM at 1 p.m. tomorrow. The rest of the round at 3 o'clock it's Comets versus Adelaide City. At 7:15 Metro United versus Sturt at TK Shuttleton. And on Sunday at 5:45 Burkalla versus Flinders United at Jackson Park. And next weekend at round 18 it's going to be all 5 games kicking off at 8:15 p.m. on the Friday night, 16 August. That will decide the final 5 makeup and which club gets relegated. Hi guys, enjoy the night. Signing off now. Have a great rest of the weekend.